Good morning. During this presentation, I'll briefly talk about multilingualism, focusing on its importance, advantages and disadvantages, and covering some related topics, such as multiculturalism. Firstly, I'd like to talk about language. Language was born due to man's need to communicate, to live in society, and it's perhaps the most important feature of humanity. It allows us to get virtually anything we want. It allows us to overcome the barriers set by geography, different cultures. It provides us with many hours of entertainment through literature, radio, music, films, and so on. It's so important that our own history is divided in two times. The time when language was only spoken and when it started to be written. So, if language is that important, we should be able to talk as many as we can, or at least more than one. We call that the practice of using more than one language to varying degrees of proficiency among individuals and societies, multilingualism. We know what the term multilingualism means, but what about its advantages, benefits? To illustrate the good things that come with multilingualism, I found two quotes. The first is from Carlos Magno, Rei dos Carlos. And he said, "To have another language is to possess a second soul." The author of the second is Frank Smith, and he said, "One language sets you in a corner for life. Two languages open every door along the way." From these sentences, we can retain that being multilingual widens your horizons, your life experience, because in most cases, when you learn a new language, you learn a new culture. Apart from this, multilingualism has much more benefits. It enhances our understanding of how language itself works. It gives us advantages in a cognitive form, our learning process. It improves our performance in school. It increases job opportunities in many careers. It lessens our xenophobia, racism, or intolerance. It helps us develop a greater vocabulary. It delays the effects of aging on the brain. And learning new languages makes learning additional languages much easier. I think we've discussed it on class. We talked about Latin. Nowadays, people are more conscious of these benefits. And that's why, contrarily to what is often believed, most of the world's population is bilingual or multilingual. I even found one quote that says, "Given the appropriate environment, two languages are as normal as two lungs." We've heard the advantages. What about the disadvantages? The drawbacks? There's almost none. The only thing that can be problematic about multilingualism is learning environments. For example, if you talk one language at home and another at school, the competences in those languages won't be even. Concluding, I would like to set you a little of a challenge, let's say. During my research, I've encountered with some people that say that multilingualism doesn't show unity, or even that it's responsible for creating conflicts, dividing people. And some people are not interested in learning new languages from a territory or country whose culture has characteristics totally opposed to their own. So, knowing this, I would like to know your opinion. What things can stop language learning? Affect language learning?
I think that, imagine a country that is in a war. I believe that the kids of that country don't want to learn
The opportunity.
don't have the opportunity to learn another language because they felt, I don't know, sad and don't have the full opportunity.
That's true. Maybe the economics can also help. Somebody would like to share his opinion? Don't be shy. We've all researched on this team. Come on. No? What about any questions you may have about my presentation? Happy about that? Kinda. Thank you very much for your time. Also the teacher.
Sorry?
It's
Okay, so...